All right, Sagittarius, here we go. This is soulmate energies for Sagittarius for May 2023. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever, or whoever's here. You're often separate from the soulmate cycle. You might be here too, based on my pre-shuffle. I'm not sure yet. It's a whirlwind of energy for you. All right, and we get some pretty cool readings for Sagittarius because not a lot of Sagittarians come to Steve's Love Tarot, and I'm okay with that. I think the energies I get are very specific on this angle. So pay attention. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. But you're here for a reason, okay? Even your intro is different, right? From any other sign. Although I will say this reading is timeless because you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. I'm going to use the witches, and I'm clarifying with the little animal deck. A lot of power here on the table. Pre-shuffle. I asked the universe, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Sagittarius for May 2023. Just give me the surface energy. On the surface, I get a death card on the surface. This is massive transformation. This is life-changing energy. Why do I say that? Well, okay. Ace of Swords is crossing it. It's a reconciliation energy. All right. These two cards together are like a judgment card with Phoenix Rising energy coming off of it. Okay? Underneath that is Winter, the Five of Pentacles. Underneath that is the Two of Pentacles, and then a King of Pentacles. Stability, bookending the Death card. There's a choice you'll have to make here. Sometime in May, maybe. Again, I'm not a Time Lord. Might happen in June. I don't know. But you might want to listen up, because there's a choice you have to make, and one choice lands you in King of Pentacles energy, and another choice lands you in the fucking Winter. Alright? So, I don't know what the Ace of Swords specifically has to do with this yet. I'm just being honest. We're going to need to pull a reading. As always, you have a very complex, strange reading, but you're one of the most complex angles of the soulmate cycle. Alright? And that's probably why there aren't a lot of Sagittarians that come here to Steve's Love Tarot and watch their readings. Because I don't think, I think that they're probably, you're going to have some deductive reasoning to apply it to your situation, to apply what I'm saying. And that takes a great deal of intelligence. It does. It is what it is. And I think I get the smart ones, is what I'm saying. All right, let's see. I don't know. I hope I'm a smart one today. I'm going to need to sort through this energy. Let's do it. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Sagittarius from May of 2023, universe. This first card out is Before the Cut. It's Why the Fuck Are We Here? The cut position talks to or about the pre-shuffle. It's temperance. Yeah. I definitely get the smart ones here. You're going to need temperance. You're going to need to read my article I wrote about temperance. Talks a little bit about that article, timing being a part of things. The great blue heron is on the temperance card in the animal deck. It's a very patient hunter. He'll sit there and wait for just the right moment to pounce on that fish that's been hidden under a rock. He'll wait hours for it to come out. But it's not just about the second he comes out pouncing on it. That fish has to be at just the right angle. It has to be just right. They got a good better than 90% hit rate because of their timing. They're smart, they're clever. You're going to need to be smart, clever, and balanced this month. You're going to need to be a great blue heron. Alright? There's some kind of fish about to come out from a rock. And it's a fish that can land you in Winter if you choose one thing, or the King of Pentacles energy if you choose another. And that's pretty cool. Alright? That's some cool shit. Seven of Wands. Exactly what I was just talking about. Keeping the high ground. That heron will sit there on that rock. The fish is in the water under the rock. The heron is on the rock. All right? Keep the high ground. Remember, you've got this. You're in control. If you got that temperance energy around you. If you don't, you're fucked. Okay? I mean, it just is. I think most people are. I mean, I say that and someone goes, oh my God. No, that's life. Most people are completely fucked. They go through life completely blind, rushing their way through it, making stupid decisions. That's why, again, they do the wrong thing for the wrong reasons. You don't if you have temperance. You'll do the right thing for smart reasons. Let's see. All right. Hey, it is what it is. I just read the energy. Don't shoot the messenger. Shuffle with the deck right now. Let's do it. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Sagittarius for May 2023. Soulmate cycle, somebody out there I'm sure is saying, and I don't know where you came from, it might be your first time at Steve Love Tarot. Somebody out there, I'm sure, I can feel it in the energy, is saying, well, he's talking about shuffling on the soulmate cycle, and he's talking about other stuff. I want to know about my runner. The soulmate cycle, if you're in it, isn't about your fucking runner. The soulmate cycle is about each side growing and raising their vibration. It doesn't have to. It's about soul's true purpose. The soulmate, soul recognition you have with the runner is simply a catalyst. It simply lights the wick on said change. That's all. So this reading could be about anything. Who knows? A soulmate might pop in. Don't prejudge. That's not high vibration, prejudging. That's what most of the runners in this cycle did to the non-runner. They prejudged. You know, oh, they're this or they're that. Man, judgy, 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 judgy. You'd be surprised how much I see that from religious people, Bible followers. They're the most judgy people. My mother is one of them. Judgy is a motherfucker. My God. And yet she carry that book around in her purse with her. Yeah. Maybe she should read it sometime. Maybe a lot of people should. I don't know. But don't prejudge. That's not high vibration. Let's go. I don't know where I'm going yet either. Normally I do, but your energy here, look at all the shuffling I'm having to do. Look at this shit. I'm still shuffling. Let's go. Okay, we're done. That's it. When the deck breaks, we done. I know it doesn't rhyme. I was going to go for a Johnny Cochran there. When the deck breaks, we eat the steaks. I don't know, something like that. Hierophant. Look, this is some powerful energy here. Set yourself in a comfortable chair, Sagittarius. We're about to take a ride. Hierophant is the overall energy on everything that's going to fall at the table. What's fueling that? Ace of Cups. Yeah. Wow. Jeez. Every fucking spiritual lesson you've learned so far up to this point is going to serve you well. That energy of temperance is why the fuck we're here. Make sure you have it. Alright? I meant what I said. Okay. Our rating's on the flip. I'm going to do my best for you. You got me fresh off lunch. So, we'll see. I don't know. Was it lunch? It feels like lunch. More of a brunch kind of a thing, I think. Alright, right here, energy around your connection. Right here, or soulmate energies around you, 3D energies around you, soulmate, your soul energy, which might show a soulmate with an Ace of Cups here. I don't know yet. Right here, the hidden message from the universe, red with the soulmate energies around you, and potential final outcome is right here. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Alright? And there's a big choice here for you. There's that Two of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle. Shuffer. Very important. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end, and I'll throw anything else I need to throw if I need to. Alright? Okay. And soulmate energies around you right now. The status of the soulmate cycle energies around you. Eight of Pentacles. It's right on the verge of something. I know it's a card of the apprentice, right? Working hard to get to the Nine of Pentacles. The energy that's coming off of that is right. He's just about to retire. Okay? Just about to go to the liberation phase. Something's cooking here. You might be able to smell it. You might in the month of May. You know, sometimes it's not a real smell, but sometimes energies take on a scent. Right? You smell something in the air, you don't know what it is. You know, that kind of thing. Hopefully it doesn't smell like garbage, but we'll see. 3D energies around you. Justice, yeah, big. Something's cooking here. Something's cooking. You're about to get some justice. Energy around you, the 3D energies around you are balancing. They're not balanced right now. Not yet. But they are balancing. It's about to be. There's a big. I told Scorpio this. There's a big energy. The smell in the air of May is optimism. Okay? But I told them, make sure you go with that. I'm going to tell you, make sure you don't let that go to your head. All right? You need to make some kind of smart decision. Either in May or in June or sometime. It's around you. So your soul energy, bookending the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Sun. You're all right. You guys are fine. That's beautiful. That's massive. Okay? Your soul's awake. That's all it's telling me. It's the happiest card in the deck. It's fine. Your soul's healthy. Think of me as the soul doctor, right? I just poked around. I asked the soul to disrobe from the waist down. I take a peek around, right? Everything's fine. It's all good. You're good to go, right? Right here, bookending that Eight of Pentacles. Something's cooking here, and the sun certainly cooks things. Anybody ever cook an ant with a magnifying glass? Kids do that. It's so cruel. You know, ants, the torture of the energy. But I tell you what, the sun is hot. It does cook. It'll fry an egg if it's hot enough outside. Something's cooking here. We'll see what happens when we clarify. Message from the universe. What's the fickle old gal got to say? Nine Swords. It's anxiety, but it's not yours. There's an energy around you that's anxious. I don't know if it's in your presence yet. It may have something to do with the decision you might have to make. One that leaves you King of Pentacles, or another decision that leaves you in the winter. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to have to clarify. That's why we're clarifying with the little animal deck. I said there's a lot of power on the table here. Potential final outcome, red with Justice. Yeah, it's all destined. It's all you're with the sun here, the star here, and Justice here. It doesn't even matter. It's straight up. You're being aligned with your soul's true purpose. Okay, you're being aligned with your soul's true purpose. So again, this energy there's an energy attached to you that is anxious. Okay, I get that, but where it pertains to you, it's a warning. Don't get in Nine Swords. Don't worry about stupid shit. Nine of Swords is stupid shit. It's a false sword of Damocles. Sword of Damocles is held up by a hair. It'll fall at any time. These are bolted to the wall, right into the studs. They're not going anywhere. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's clarify. All right. Hierophant over all this. Sun in the soul. Justice in the 3D energies, and the star for a final outcome. Are you fucking kidding me? All right. By the way, randomly at the bottom of this deck, I did not know, is Justice. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This reading is unreal. I'm glad there's only a few people here. By comparison to other readings, you know, a few thousand people for me is not a big showing on a reading, right? So, again, it's nice. If you're here for a reason. And if you're here and you're new and you're waiting on your runner, when's he going to start talking about the runner? You need to go. Okay? My channel's too deep for you. You need to split. You need to go. Because I really read energy. All right? I'm a goddamn freak. I say that with love, of course. But at the end of the day, this ain't a reading about someone waiting on a runner. If that's the case, you're fucked already. Just go. You're screwed. There's no energy of temperance there. You'll miss this, and maybe your soul's true purpose will come around again later. You need to, or you're earlier in the cycle and you're not ready for this reading yet, is basically what I'm saying. All right, let's go. Eight of Pentacles. Why is it here? I speak harshly, but I speak the truth. The truth is healing. May not be always what you want to hear, but it's the truth. Lies are much easier, right? I could lie and say, I'll get to the runner in a second. Stick around, right? So I get that ad revenue, right? Fuck that. I get spanked by the universe for that. I get some wicked karma back. Instant karma. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? But that was easier to hear. That lie. Lies are like junk food. Easy to eat. Put a pile of Pop-Tarts in front of me, I'll eat that whole pile. Without question. I love them damn things, but I can't eat them no more. All right. Eight of Pentacles. I'm done shuffling. Jesus. It's the devil. There's an energy that's working out here. There's a soul contract. I think it has more to do with your soul's true purpose, life purpose, thing like that, than a specific soulmate. Whatever it is, it's working out. It's working itself out. It's coming into view. Okay? That's the easiest way I can put it. What's on top? King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here? Two of Wands. Yeah. The King of Wands we sometimes call the Burger King, but that's not what this is. This is about phony versus real. Okay? Your ability That's why temperance is important, right? Temperance before the cut. And temperance, by the way, is crossed. The card before the cut is crossed by my overall energy. It's crossed by the Hierophant. That's why I said all the spiritual lessons you've learned are going to serve you well when I had the Ace of Cups with that. Your ability to spot good from bad, phony from real, is about to kick in, if you will. There's an energy around you where you'll be able to make decisions like that if you can get in that temperance energy. All right. It has something to do with your soul's true purpose, something to do with a soul contract, something that, you know, I can put the hocus pocus to it, something you signed before you came here, that kind of thing. It's really not that. It just has to do with the frequency of your energy and how it blends with the energy of the universe and the environmental energy around you. But that sounds a lot less, you know, the people that watch tarot readings like the whole, you know, image of you signing a contract and then, you know, you come here and that kind of thing. So fine, we'll call it a soul contract. All right, rather than an energy blend, you know, a nice energy blend, like a fruit juice blend, right? Your fruit juice blend at Jamba Juice or some shit is already in the blender, and it's about to come. They're about to pour it in the cup and bring it to you. All right, it's the easiest way I can put it. Let's pull on Justice. I don't know how else to phrase it, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, Justice, balanced energy. Balancing, in the process of balancing. All right. The sun, by the way, the sun's energy flows 5D to 3D, so the sun flows into here. You'll be able to notice a change. When this is finished balancing, when this 8 of Pentacles gets to the 9 of Pentacles, you'll notice a change. I think your optimism levels will go up, or you'll wake up one day, be like Pollyanna, you know, just, it'll feel really good. Allow that energy to flow. Okay? That's part of the temperance type of thing. All right. Justice. Why is it here? Yeah, 2 swords. Right now, the energy is balancing around you in the 3D. All right? You are at the crossroads here in the month of May. You are at the crossroads of something. What's on top? Wow, the Hierophant again. My God. Yeah, your soul's true purpose is showing itself. I said this to another sign, but I mean it for you like tenfold what I said to them. Okay? You're about to find out who the fuck you really are and do something about it. Okay? Provided you stay the fuck out of your head. No wonder there's an anxious energy attached to you. Why is the Hierophant here? Jesus Christ. It just backed up everything I just said. It's a tower. Yeah. Oh, listen. This is a big deal. Okay? It's a big fucking deal. Remember what I said. Temperance. Temperance. Be the great blue heron. Don't pounce on things. Let things show you who they are first. You're about to see who you are. The timing right now, divine timing, is perfect for this. This is happening for a reason. I suspect it's a future reason that you can't see yet. And this kind of energy with double Hierophant here knows that. Temperance knows that. Right? The heron knows that fish is under the rock. He can't see it, but he knows it's there. He can feel it. And he waits. And he waits. This is all happening for something very, 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 very big in the future. Okay? I can't tell you what that is. I know it's important with 2 Hierophants and a tower on the table and Justice. Justice twice if we count the random at the bottom of the deck here when I picked it up. But for all of you, it's the pins are setting up here. Okay? Now, the sun and the soul. Man, soul's running, purring like a kitten. Alright? This energy is going to flow into the 3D. And it really is. It allows you to build on a new foundation. In the 3D, it could be anything. It could be a new job opportunity. It could be a new love, a new way. For most of you, it's a new way of looking at yourself. And that seems to be dominant over the last couple of months that's starting to happen. Could be a change of location as well. Can be. Which puts you in a new environmental energy all by itself. Sometimes when we move places, when we go from one place to another, or when we stay where we're at and a shitty neighbor moves, right? Their energy was attached to you. Whatever it is. Sometimes either we move somewhere new or someone whose energy's been around us moves away. a weight is lifted. Things are lifted from the weights are removed from the trunk. And all of a sudden, everything starts popping off for us, right? It's like that. Why is the sun here? 10 swords crossing the sun. Wow. Yeah, there's just something there's a phase of your life that's ending. I'm surprised the world isn't here. There's a phase in your life that's ending, okay? If you don't have temperance, if you aren't that great blue heron, you will put 10 swords in this, okay? It will backfire on you, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? Sometimes people say it'll flip the sun, basically. Sometimes people say, I've heard tarot readers out here on YouTube say it all the time, the sun reversed is still a good card. And yeah, even the books say it and things like that, but that depends on context. In this context, if you flip this sun, all right, by being a pessimist, by just not believing anything, by just not paying attention to the environmental energies around you, which is all you have to do, just be the great blue heron. This reverse sun is not good. It's crossed by 10 swords. Okay, that's not good. So the sun reversed isn't always good. It depends on the context of the environmental energies around it, just like anything, right? What's on top here? The sun. Look at that. Look at. Did you see what I just did? The sun is on top of the sun. A part of your life, something here, you're being released. My little analogy about if you move and you're in a new environmental energy, it feels like things start popping off. If a bad neighbor moves, it could be a weight that's lifted, things start popping off. Whatever it is, that's just an example. It doesn't matter whether you moved or no one moved or whatever. Something here is changing. This is completely different. You're being reset on your soul's true path. And when you're on your soul's true path, it's a pretty smooth ride. Occasionally there's a little dip here and there. There always is. Can't have light without shade. But I always say when something's fated to happen, you can't really screw it up. Unless you make stupid decisions and Toonces the driving cat yourself off the road of destiny. Which the runners in this cycle did quite a bit. And still are. But with this here, just stay on the road. Put the cruise control on. Alright? You're being aligned. Things should flow smoothly here. Why is the sun here again? The moon. It's divine. Your energy within... Look. Energy's trying to balance. Right here I've got the sun and the moon. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Balanced within yourself. It's beautiful. I mean, with this 10 of swords here in the environmental energy, again, it's putting an end to anything that's out of balance. This energy right here is all flowing into the 3D. It's why we got a Hierophant and a tower. Why is the Hierophant here? The tower. It's everything I've already told you. This is very important. But your most important thing to remember is the energy of temperance. And I highly recommend you understand the concept of timing. Of everything happens in its time, right? Everything happens because of timing. I used a couple of examples in that reading, right? Or in that write-up, in that blog article. This is incredible energy, all right? When you're balanced, if you're worried about a soulmate, if you're still here and you're like, well, what does this bring to me? What does this do for me? This energy right here, the sun with the sun and the moon on top of it, in the soul energy flowing to a justice with a Hierophant and a tower on top of it, brings you anything you want. This makes you exceedingly attractive to business people, to job opportunities, to love people, people that might be interested in you. Everybody interested in this energy. All right, it's a very balanced person. It's a person where on the outside things look like things just happen for them. People would call it luck, right? It's like that. It's because you're just flowing on your soul's true purpose. You're on the right road. Think about how you feel when you're going somewhere. You're not sure where you're going, but you at least know you're on the right road. Right? You stop for directions and someone says, yeah, just stay on Highway 101 or whatever. Right? And you get back on Highway 101 and you're driving. You don't know how far it is. You don't know where you're going, but at least you know for sure, because that person that gave directions looked good, sounded good, you know you're on the right road. you breathe a sigh of relief a little bit. Things, you put in some new music on, you relax, you put the cruise control on, that kind of thing. Let's pull on 9 swords here. Let's go. It's great energy. Wow. All right. Okay. All right, we done. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles crossing the 9 swords. Wow, that's okay. There's an energy. This is separate from the reading. It's just a message from the universe. There's an energy attached to you that I said is very anxious. I told you also make sure you're not like this. But this is an energy that's attached to you that's very anxious. The environment around is they see you as the only option for something. Could be love, could be a career thing, I don't know. But they're very fixated on you. Okay? You're the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. All right? What's on top? 7 of Wands. You'd be wise to keep the high ground on this. This is part of that decision, that crossroads you come to. It's separate from the reading. This is all about your spirituality. This is all about amazing change within yourself and that flow, that road I just got done talking about, your path of destiny and all that. Fine. This is separate. Okay? You be wise to keep the high road on this. Pay attention to the surrounding energies around this. If something sounds too good to be true, it is. All right? Temperance will serve you well here. Okay? Why is the 7 of Wands here? Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles. Before you give to it, pay attention. All right? You'll notice, I said you're like their only choice. They're fixated on you. Okay? You'll notice this energy. You'll feel this if you have that energy of temperance, especially with your soul being all this, and as this comes in, you'll notice this. I'm not saying not to give to it. It's going to vary for some of you. For some of you, it's a good thing to give to, and you will. For others of you, just it might not be. Okay? That's an individual thing. There's still too many people watching for me to say either way. So you got to make your own decisions. But at the very least, all of you, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, keep your high ground. Observe. Do what I do. When I'm confronted with a situation, somebody acting out, going, whatever, or somebody's interested in me for something, let's say, for example. I want to look at how they're behaving. I look at body language. I read the kind of energy, the vibe coming off of them. And if I pick up this 9 of Swords vibe, I then ask the universe the same thing I ask when I clarify here in these readings. I say it out loud sometimes too. They think I got schizophrenia. I say, why? Why are they behaving this way? Because that's what's important. All right? It might just be they're nervous to talk to you because you're super hot. I don't fucking know. But it might be something more nefarious. You don't know unless you ask why. And if you're in that temperance energy, and with this energy in your soul, you should have some superpowers for that kind of thing. You're going to be able to, I told you already, spot bullshit. This energy is lining up for you right now. When you're on this right road, your soul's true purpose, things, generally speaking, go very smoothly. Everything that's ever happened in my life that was supposed to happen, happened very, very smoothly. Because it's supposed to happen in the universe that we live in. I used the example once a while back of Back to the Future. Back to the Future. We all know it with Michael J. Fox in it, right? But it was originally Eric Stoltz. Michael J. Fox wasn't the original person cast for the role. But in our universe, Michael J. Fox was supposed to be in that role, right? So something went wrong. Toonces the driving cat drove off the road of destiny. The universe corrected it. And it took a while. They shot a good 6 weeks or so of that movie with the wrong person in the role. It's very rare for someone that far in to get fired from it, asked to leave. And Michael had to come in and reshoot a bunch of scenes and all that kind of stuff and all that kind of bullshit. But at the end of the day, it got corrected. Because in the frequency that we're in, this universe is a set frequency. That's why, and that's all of our core frequencies. I wrote about that in the blog once. That's why you can hear me. That's why you can see me. There are other universes on top of us that are different frequencies. We can't hear them. Just like if you're on a radio station, 106.7, you can't hear 95.5, right? We're all on 106.7 here. So that's why you can hear me, you can see me. And within that, there's a program. Just like with a radio station, there's a programming format. There are things that are supposed to happen. And they do. Which is why I believe we're all just on repeat. I believe the universe is just, it's like a video game. It repeats. You know, and your new lives are just, you know, the next lifetime is just a life in the video game. You know how you get one guy dies, another guy drops in, that kind of thing. It's a bit like that, except the game resets when somebody dies. Because a lot of my life has felt like a repeat to me. You know, I've been here before, and I pick up on a lot of things. There's a lot of scientists that believe the same thing, you know, and the math does back it up. All that aside, you can read all about that in my blog throughout all the articles. There's probably over 100 articles in there. At the end of the day here, you're having a course correction. And you're going to be able, on this path, to spot good from bad. Just make sure you ask why someone's behaving this way before you make a decision. All right? Now, back to the reading. Your path, your soul's true purpose, the star, final outcome. And remember, when you're on that road, things run smoothly. You know you're going the right way. So you relax a little bit. You put the cruise control on. And when you do that, it balances your energy. It's amazing how neutrality, how really temperance energy is really neutrality. It's not too positive, it's not too negative, it's just right. It's amazing how things just flow to you and from you. It's just a nice smooth flow. Let's see where we go. Most people, their flow is not very smooth. Most people are very difficult for me. I put up a lot of blocks when I walk down the street and stuff. I try not to read energy. You know, I just shut it down. Usually I do that by drifting into a daydream land. So I'm kind of half there and half not. So sometimes when someone says, "Hey, Steve," I don't hear them right away. You know, "Hey, Steve." Oh, hey, what's up? I was somewhere else, kind of a thing. I do the same thing here for these readings, to be honest. I go to my neutral place there, though. What's going on with the star? What's going on with the star? It's crossed by the Three of Wands. Yeah. You're on the right path. You're on the right road. Talk about road of destiny. This leads to the Four of Wands, right? Which is the road that leads to the Ten of Pentacles. You got direct somewhere along the line here in the month of, again, it's working towards happening. Here in the month of May, you get, I'm going to talk metaphorically, you get some directions. All right? You get put on the right road. You don't know where you're going, but you know you're on the right road. That card backs that up. You might even be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know. What's on top? The Four of Pentacles. Something, it's about fear and holding back, but why is this here? It's Three of Cups. Yeah. Whatever's held you back goes away. It dissipates, okay? Don't get in your head. Don't let fear get in the way. Don't hold yourself back. One of the key things you're going to need to do here, lots of people in this are going to express emotion to you. You're going to seem like part of what your soul's true path is, as I read it, it's different for all of you. So I can't even, again, there's too many people here. One of the energies that's here, though, is pretty clear for all of you. You're going to be someone who people want to open up to, okay? And I believe that because this is your soul energy that you're radiating, right? A balance between masculine and feminine, rooted in positivity, okay? It's a beautiful energy, all right? It's skewed to the positive side. So you're someone that people want to open up to. You're basically turning into me on some level. People will open up to me all the time. I can be as rude as I want. I come out here on video. I start this channel. I say, fuck you, fuck this, you know, fuck off. And I'm talking about this and that and dick chakras and all that. And the sweetest, nicest people will open up to me on Twitter and in emails and things like. It's amazing. You know, you would think I would scare them. That's what my friends originally thought. My friends originally thought, you're crazy to come out here on YouTube. That's going to be like Howard Stern giving a tarot reading. You're going to scare the shit out of those people. They like rainbows and unicorns, right? And no, that wasn't the case. Why? Is it because they all of a sudden are like me and they like that? No. It's because of this kind of energy. It's because of a balance between masculine and feminine. It's really, most people, especially children have a way of seeing through me. You know, I have this gruff exterior. Kids can see right through it. They don't. I'm like the Pied Piper. I go to the mall, I worry I'm going to get arrested because these kids keep following me around. It's like, what the fuck? Like I'm some kind of walking children's TV show, right? That said, that same kind of energy, people will instinctively open up to you, okay? So maybe your soul's true purpose is to help others, is what I'm trying to say. It's possible, you know? I'm a reluctant helper of others. I'm more of a hermit energy at my core, but I know the value in it. I know that I need to go with the flow of whatever. If people want to flow in and talk to me, well, okay, here I am, you know, offering the help. Whatever it is, make sure you don't hold back. Make sure you reciprocate that energy. If someone opens up to you, you open up to them. You don't have to go past that point which you're uncomfortable, right? You don't have to go past the point of comfort. Just reciprocation is important, all right? Whatever your soul's true purpose is, you're about to find out you're on the right path, all right? And it's beautiful energy here. If you're waiting on a soulmate, you won't have to wait long once you're in this energy. What your mission is to find that temperance energy, to get this balance in the soul. The universe will help you. It's happening with or without your intervention. But you won't utilize it without your intervention, right? You'll miss it. And don't miss it. Honestly, it's good. So that's all I got to say on that. I'm going to pull 3 cards. I've explained the energy as best I can. All right? It's either something you can sort of take in and process or not. If not, maybe you're not here yet. Maybe this is a future influence reading for you. Okay? All right, let's see. But if you can process what I'm saying, if you smell what I'm cooking, you're supposed to be here. This is where you're at right now. All right? All right, let's pull 3 cards from the bottom. See if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. All right, let's go. What else you want to say? 3 cards and a crossing card, universe. Your reading's always very heavy and deep. My God. Jesus. I'm hungry again. All right, King of Wands, the Knight of Swords, 4 of Wands, and the fucking Empress. I love it. Love this. Base energy is here. These are red, center, left, right. All right. It's just, how do I phrase this? It's the same kind of lesson. Yeah. The Empress, the High Priestess, and the Chariot. Oh, God. How do I phrase this? Everybody wants to bang the Empress, but not everybody gets to. Remember that. Okay? Even though, listen, it is what it is. It's just how I talk. I know some people get offended. Empress energy is beautiful. You shouldn't talk about it that way. Well, you shouldn't watch my channel then, because I have to be me. Okay? And at the end of the day, most everyone watching knows what the fuck I mean. And I know how important Empress energy is. It's what I teach you guys. It's 417 hertz. I even know the fucking frequency. That said, at the end of the day, everybody under this energy, everybody's going to feel like you're someone they want to open up to. Okay? And you should open up to them to a point to which you're comfortable. But, again, you've got to have some compartmentalization options for yourself. You've got to be able to compartmentalize, right? Dr. Phil said that once. He gave an interview about they asked him about helping so many people, millions of people. How do you help all that many people, listening to millions of people's problems? How do you do it and not go crazy? His answer was, you've got to compartmentalize. You've got to have something else going on, something frivolous, something else going on, some kind of hobby. Maybe you like fishing, maybe you like boating, maybe you like whatever. You got to shut it down. Like I do sometimes with my orange walks or playing guitar or working on my car, whatever it is. All right? Everybody wants to bang the Empress. Not everybody gets to. The Empress needs to protect themselves. Okay? So keep that in mind. At the end of the day here, you are the perfect combination of energy under all this. There's a 4 of Wands coming. This will attract soulmates to you. This is taking you directly to the 10 of Pentacles, which is the pinnacle. It really is. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. All right? Watch it a few times if you think it's for you. All right? It's Hierophant. It's amazing. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.